doing my head leaning back, he's flashing the light around my head to throw me off a little bit to see if that light will affect me. It was fucking.
That actually, I don't think he's supposed to do.
Yeah.
That might actually be one of those things where something could came up and the lawyer might be able to do that test.
Oh, really? Yeah, because that's what he was doing. While I was doing that, I saw the, when you close your eyes, you see your eyelids closed next to the lights. Yeah. And I just saw the lights get big right on this side, and also I'm doing this. That. The light. This. All right. All right. How we doing? How we doing tonight, everybody? How's everybody doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. About to get the show on the road. Who do we got in here? Matthew, TMJ Glass. What's up, man? And then Philo, what up? What up? Yeah, welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's set this up maybe right here. Blowing hole, some action right there. You guys will probably get the behind the shoulder shot here and there.
Since they, Sport Co is a dealer for them, that it would come out of the Sport Co inventory since they had it in stock there. But they put me on back order. And like my process had to be
oh shit.
That was pretty much it. Like everything else was just waiting. I called them up, canceled the order last night, and then went over to the store today and actually put the purchase in. By the time I'm actually out in the parking lot of the store, I completed the documents. That I thought I was waiting for. As best I can tell now, I'm just waiting for somebody at the store to notice that my DocuSign is complete, so they can get me certified by so I can go over and put my ATM pin in. And from there, that should actually submit the form to the ATM. So then it's just a matter of the wait time until they come back to the group. It's already paid, I've already registered, all I've got to do is complete that certification process and put in my pin. And that's when the clock starts, where the clock would be, no more than 21 days, 21 business days.
Oh, okay.
Before.
Then you can actually have it and use it.
Yeah. Well, then I can actually receive it. Theoretically, I think by law, I can't actually use it until I get the tax stamp information engraved on it. However, I've got a secret little shortcut.
You can go use it, just don't get caught.
The laser detector that we have is totally capable of doing the necessary engraving work to do that for me. So I don't have to take it to a shop and have it done.
You just have to have the number.
I just got to generate the graphics and put it on the rotary and engrave it.
Hopefully nothing like gets no, I was gonna say nothing. Yeah. It won't get flagged or anything for some reason. Somehow, like it connects to the internet somehow, some way. I don't know, but it doesn't, right? It's a program already kind of established, and you just kind of run. Yeah, but it's not connected to a website that like.
No, it's Bluetooth between the phone and the laser. Connected by Bluetooth, just like my
Yeah, but who's your headphones? Like what's the company that owns that? That's what I'm saying. Like the company that does the laser engraving, they don't have record of what you're engraving, essentially, right? No, I'm not saying that it would be useful to them, but it somehow turns around. Like what you're doing, you're going out of your way. You're doing the self engraving yourself. Oh, okay, okay. Well, that's what I was trying to get at. Oh, well, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Yo, what up, everybody? Oh man, did we get hit with the raid or something? Why are there so many people in here? Damn it, Terry. Glory. Oh, yo, I see fire emojis everywhere. Raid, cat takers, what's up? It was a raid. JMP. Shout out to Jam. That's my dog. That's my dog. That's my dog. That's my little shimmy right there for JMP. Mm, mm. All right, check it out, guys. Purples again. We're doing purples. Check it out. Yo, shout out JMP. JMP, we were getting down, bro. We're supposed to be getting down right now. We're supposed to do a little collab, bro. What's up? When we doing it? When we doing it? When we doing it, man? Are you working right now, or you calling it a night? It looks like you might be calling it a night. Let's get in the books. Yeah, we had to do it. Again, I kind of average my time right around this time when I actually do the glass blowing, right? So I'm usually night guy, doing the night the night scene when it comes to the actual blowing. All right, let me pick up some more glass. Next layer. And I know for you right now it's pretty late, but one of these days, one of these days. All right, let's go ahead and keep it going. What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? Welcome to Seattle. We're at the Seattle Glass Blowing Studio here. This is where I work at. Shout out JMP and all the locals here that have been hanging around and chilling with us glass blowers for the last couple months. Any new people? Yeah, check it out. I think I have my notes set up. I don't know if I have the notes set up, but anyways, let's blow some glass. Here we go. Okay. Okay, now let's stretch it. All right, let's stretch it. Let's drop the mic while we're at it too. Oh, don't let it stretch too far. Oof, oof. Here we go. Regain control, let it stretch. Then use my paper pad. Cool it off kind of in the center area of it. Turn the pipe. And blow it up as it stretches some more. All right, let's give it a quick heat. Before I heat it up, I'm going to attach the hose to the pipe so that way I can blow through this hose. Just kind of acts like a valve, right? So that I can attach one end to the pipe, then I can blow through the other end. The blow hose. Okay. You might be able to see the temperature difference between the top and the bottom. So first I'm going to create a little constriction at the top where I'll break it off later. And as I do that, I'll start to blow it up. Okay. Shape's coming together. I'll give it one more little heat, give it one more puff, squeeze here and there, and then flatten the bottom. Okay, squeeze up here on top, where I'll break it off later. Re-emphasize the bottom here, where the bubble and the neck meet. And then flatten the bottom of the bubble. create a little dimple and a concave at the center. This will help it stay balanced. All right, so now I got to go grab another pipe, attach it to the bottom of the piece. So I'm at the furnace gathering some glass on a separate pipe. I'll be back in the picture here in a second. Double fisting it up. Check it out, double fisting. So I give that a quick little heat just to make sure it stays relatively hot. We want to make sure the glass stays above 900 degrees or so. Anything below that starts to risk cracking and breaking if you let it cool down too much. So while that starts to kind of keep its shape and form, I'm just going to let it roll across the bench while I shape the other piece of glass on the other pipe. I'm going to kind of aim for the center as best as I can, and then roll it across, let everything kind of bond together for a bit. Then I add water to that constriction. So it breaks off at that stressful spot where all the water just touched the hot glass. And that creates all these fractures, stress on the glass. All right. So now that I got it on this pipe, I'm going to focus all my attention on the top there. Let everything kind of keep its form. So I don't need to heat the entire thing. I'm just going to heat up mostly that poly top inch or two, just the tip. Ew. Anyways, get that nice and hot. Flatten the bottom a little bit, and then open and shape it up. Now, most of the time, you don't want the pipes in there, but your assistant would take the pipe out of the way. If you had the assistant here, I'm just going to go work with that. Just improvise and just kind of work with the pipe there and just push that out of the way. Not sit down and just stay standing up, squish, 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 and then open up right here. All right, I'm going to put this one away for a second. I'll let the shape keep its form and let it start to cool down. And as it cools down, I'm just going to introduce some heat to the punchy, which is that connection down here where it's hanging onto this pipe. After I give it a good little heat, I'm going to give it a quick flash in the glory hole, give it a good overall general heat, and then I'll get ready to start the next one here in a bit. I'll switch the camera angle up here in a second too. We'll get you guys on the ground, kind of facing up here in a bit, whole different angle. So give me a second here while I give this a quick little heat. I got the small tripod today. I forgot my traditional tripod that I usually have. So I'm going to set up the angle here in a bit. Go this way. Let's see. Hold on. That's too much, but all right, I'll be right back. All right, let me see what we got, what we're working with. Let me say what's up to the chat. Let me say what's up to the chat real quick. What's up? What's up, everybody? What's going on? There we go. All right, let me adjust this freaking thing. This freaking tripod. This one sucks. All right, there we Let's see the angle right about. We'll go there. Look at that. Let's go that angle there, guys. Let's see. Yeah, I can see you guys. I'm not gonna read the chat. Yeah, I gotta fill this order for Las Vegas. And on top of the order, I got another order for 30. You're right. All right, let's grab some glass. All right, give me another minute or two, and I'll pop up on the screen here in a second. Right now, I'm just adding my color to it. Add another coat of this purple. We're going dark purple as a base, so a nice, rich, transparent dark purple. And then I got some opaque purple, and then opaque violet. And that's going to kind of cover the top of the final layers. All right, so check it out. Here's some of it before I heat it up. Here, let me pick this one real quick. Just kidding. Okay, melt that. So I'm gonna melt that all in, and then I'll shape it up, blow some air into it. How we doing tonight? How we doing tonight? Wednesday night? Thursday morning? Let's see. For myself, oh, my oldest had a book fair today at school, so I was able to go check out the book fair with them. And aside from all the PTA members and all like the PTA parents, I was the only parent that showed up. Did it for my daughter, though. I did it for my daughter. So. Plus, she got more than she needed. She needed extra money, so good thing I did show up, because they would have been like, "Oh yeah, go ahead and put that one back, or put one, like, oh, you got too many, or one's too much. You got to put one back." And I did hear somebody say that to another kid, like, "Oh, you only have this much. You can either put this back or put this back, but you can only get one." So I was able to show up, had an extra $20 in my pocket. And I was like, yeah, let's go ahead and get both the books. Now I got to skip my lunch. I'm just kidding. All right. So you can see the colors now. Check them out. Let's see. There's the dark base, the purple. And you can see maybe a little difference in the shades between the violet and the other purple. We got a couple bronze cat takers. JP. Show your bird. All right, let me show you guys Ian and Mariah. Look, they're getting down over here next to us. I'm sure they don't mind, but I don't know. Can you guys see them? Or they there they are. They're getting down over there, doing their own thing. All right. I think they're making they're making cups and stuff. I saw a cup with like a handle, so maybe like some mugs. Okay. Let's see. Aside from that, oh well, okay. Now the oldest is getting better because she was sick, and Now my youngest is getting sick, so can't win, right? You just can't win. Like, okay, now you're getting better. All of a sudden, now the youngest is getting, but we're all gonna get sick. I think I made my round. Wifey, I think she's next after the youngest. All right, let's stretch it out. Stretch it out. I'll blow a little bit of air while it stretches. Give me a second. Here I go. And then stretch it out some more because it got wider. Stretch it out longer. A little bit faster, so I swing it. And I start to squeeze the area where, again, I'm going to separate it from the pipe. It's called the jack line. These are called jacks. They look like sheep shears, but we're not using it to squeeze or cut the glass. We're using it to squeeze the glass. This gives you contour, different shapes, different forms. These are the jacks. All right, let me keep this up. Attach my air hose or the blow hose to the pipe so I can blow on the pipe. That's for the locals there. They all get it. All right. Specifically, damn it, Terry. I don't know why. Just more specifically, damn it, Terry. and Miss Snoopy Elvis. Elvis Snoopy, if she's around. Shout out Miss Elvis Snoopy. Okay, here we go. Stretch it out. Blow it up here in a bit. All right. Go grab the Penty. Be right back. All right. So I'll give this a quick little flash. And while I flash that one, again, I'm kind of double fisting it. So I got the other pipe, letting that kind of keep its shape and form, more or less. And then I'll give it its final shape as I let this kind of let go, roll across. And it's just about timing, making sure everything kind of lands right at the right time with the right heat. Okay, we'll let that kind of bond for a second as I let it fuse to the other pipe, and then I'll add water to that top constriction up here on the jack line. Creates all these little fractures. You can see some of those fractures right there. Creates a sizzle. So when I tap the pipe again, it breaks off right at that area there. So now I have it attached to the other pipe. I'll just kind of touch up the rim, heat that up, get it nice and molten. I'll open it up slightly and then kind of make it kind of even and plumb with the rest of the shape. Plum. I think there's like a plum purple in here now that I think about it. The dark purple is like a plum purple. Plums. I love plums. When they're ripe. They're not ripe, they're not right. That's what I say about that. All right. So I give it a quick little nice heat in the glory hole. Now I got that rim soft and molten again. So again, I just kind of slightly open it up a little bit. Let me tap that edge there, spin, and open it up again. All right, so I'm gonna put one of the pipes away. Honestly, I don't even think I need to put that pipe right away. I can still finish off this piece. So all I'm gonna do is give it one more heat. If I just leave that pipe there, I don't have to walk right across. Oh, see? Okay, I just figured something out there. I think I might be able to save a step. I mean, I got the shape more or less. If I want to do a little bit more, I can just kind of. There we go. There we go. Shout out to Bob Ross. Rest in peace. Remember growing up, waking up early in the morning and watching that guy paint. Just seeing some of the stuff he would make, it was just like, look at this dude, he's making, you're seeing it come together as you're watching him, right? Like it just starts off as just like blotches and a little bit here, a little bit there. His voice was always so like, yeah, we're just gonna do a little tree right here. That tree can have a friend too. You can have a tree anywhere. It's your world. It's your world. I love that about him. All right, let me take this one off. Everybody in the chat said, "What's up, Ian?" I'm gonna assume so. And if you guys didn't, well, now you guys did. And he said, "What's up, everybody?" Ian Minton. That's my dog. All right, we'll put this one away. All right, do it again. Now let me grab some water. We'll switch the angle up. We'll switch the angle up and say, "What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Hey, what up? What up? What up? What up?" Love the colors. I know they don't always stay the same as when they are hot. Does it ever show them after they're annealed? Yeah, so once they're annealed, you see them a lot better. So there's the plum purple. Opaque. This is transparent where the light shines through it. Yeah, yeah, go for it. That's my job. That's my job. And Mariah right here. Say what's up, Mariah. Look, what's up, Ian? We are hearing pipe holes and Bob Ross. Ian, all right, let's get him. I'm distracting him. I'm distracting him. Look, let's watch him go to work. Look at Ian swing the pipe. That's my dog. That's my dog. That's my dog right there. Yeah, I take a little credit to them. I taught him a thing or two. Anyways, let me grab some water, guys. What's up, everybody? What's up? Oh, I drank too much water. I was treating it like it was beer. All right, let's switch up the angle, guys. Let's go over here in the back. I'm not gonna be able to communicate with you guys. I'll just I haven't really been communicating. I've been doing the thing, but I think that should be all right. No, I don't like it. I don't like it. How's that? That's not too shabby. If I switch it and go this way, and then zoom out. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's the angle. Well, my friend, I have to get to bed. Have a great rest of your show. Good night. Cat Taker, let's go. Thank you so much, Cat, for hanging out. Appreciate you as always. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a good night. See you around. Peace. All right, let's get to the next one. Shout out to Cat Takers, everybody. Okay, gather my glass out of the furnace. Start out with just a little droplet of glass at the end of the pipe. Little droplet being kind of relative. It's like a Sasquatch droplet. Oh my God, what are you doing here? Put it away. Hey, that looked pretty round to me. You guys should see him. He's all stoked out. Yeah, I know. It's always, like there's gratifying, feeling when you accomplish something, right? And the glass blowing is just such a hard thing to do. Like, I'm not saying that it's the hardest thing to do, but again, it's a very tight niche, right? So like you don't really have glass blowing studios everywhere that you can just, hey, let me go and take some lessons, or hey, can I get a job there working with you guys and learn the craft. So I think something about that adrenaline rush is kind of a vice for some of us. Maybe not a vice, right? It's just the glass bug, as some of us like to call it. The glass bug just got a good hold on of us and infected us with the glass. This might be a pretty cool angle, right, guys? All right, so again, you can see me shaping it up here. I'll blow a little bit of air into the pipe. Again, this is still very solid. That's it, just a quick puff. I seal the pipe with my thumb, and it's still nice and hot, that it causes the air to expand from the heat. Now, if I let it keep going, well, obviously it's going to pop or blow up, which I don't want it to do. So I'll let this cool down and harden. Once it hardens enough, I'll add the next layer of clear glass over it. Still soft enough, kind of shape it up a little bit more with the tool. Kind of cools it down a little bit quicker too. And then I don't have my air gun today, but I'll just use the Sophie. This puffer tool allows me to blow air directly onto it. I'll pick up the next layer and I'll be right back. Right behind you. All right, so at the very end of the show, I'll go through the chat and I'll go all the way to the back, kind of go through it for a bit, and end it off from there. But I think we still got. I was gonna do an hour, but the flow's not too bad tonight. Maybe I'll do an hour and a half. Okay, air hose on the pipe. Let most of it cool off, so I don't really actually want to heat up the entire thing, right? So you see some of it's actually sticking out of the glory hole. Well, I just got the tip inside the rest of the glory hole. I'm sorry. I could only hold that smirk for so long. Anyway, that was a good one. Stretch it out a little bit more. That bottom's really thin, man. I don't know if it's gonna make it. We'll see. All right. Oof. I should have gave that a little heat. Oh, it's not hot enough. Shit. All right, now I gotta do this one. Double fisting again. Okay, that should be good enough. Oh, yeah, thank you. Appreciate you. Yeah, it's hot. Yeah, Mariah coming through. That's gonna make it a lot easier now. I can actually sit down. Got more control when you're sitting down, shaping it compared to standing up. And it's crazy though. Now that I think about it, borrow workers, they're most of the time are standing up. Lamp workers, people that work in the other industry, or well, same industry, just different techniques or whatnot. The other glass blowers. Shout out JMP. JMP, that's my dog. The other glass blowers. All right, one more little good heat, and then we'll start the next one. This one's huge. So I made a big one like this in the Aventurine Green like 2 or 3 weeks ago. Tell me why my clumsy ass fucking tipped it over the other day and dropped it. Oh my gosh, I was so pissed. Oh, I was so irritated. I was like, no. I don't know what. I was reorganizing. That's what I was doing. I was reorganizing the spot. And just, yeah, as I got up, I fucking, my back, my butt pretty much bumped one of the freaking shelves there. And that's all it took. All right. This one's done. No more. One last little final heat, and then we'll get ready to take it off the plate. Hopefully it comes off nicely and doesn't. Oh, not even gonna say it. Not even gonna say anything. All right. I'll show you guys the last batch again at the end of the show. So if you guys are curious to see what they find, like what they look like at the very end, hang out for another, I don't know, 30, 40 minutes maybe. Because I think they're still actually in the annealer because I made them last night, so they're still cooling off technically. Actually, I think it's cool enough where I can open the doors and give you guys a little glimpse. So I'll put this in away and I'll show you guys last night's batch. Oh, it almost broke, but we got it. Yes, it didn't break. It didn't break. Success, success. All right, let's put it away. Oh, shit. It was so tall, I couldn't even stand it up. I had to lay it down on its side. All right, let me show you guys. What's up, SD? All right, let's go to the chat real quick. We had a good little crowd here earlier. Ooh, I saw the fire emojis. As soon as I saw that, I was like, oh, it has to be a raid. JMP, shout out JMP. Okay, cool. Super Swan, newly found. What up? What up? Damn it, Terry. Grandpa's goodies. Grizzly K, what up? What up? All right, let me switch this up. Give you guys a little preview here. Casey Webb, JMP, of course. All right. Red box, glory hole. Red box. All right, here we go. Oh, this is the one that fell, and I was able to salvage it. Oh, wait. I didn't salvage. Look, I told you guys it cracked. Maybe I can. I don't know. I don't know. It fell on the ground. Anyways, these are the colors, though. Check it out. This one didn't fall. This one made it. Got the bubble trap on here. So that's yesterday's batch, those two. And then these three over here. Ignore the stuff in the back. You guys ignore the stuff in the back. I made this with the student. I made these with the student. And the plan is that they're going to drill a hole through it and make it a light fixture. This one cracked on this. That one's, she wanted 3. That one broke, but we made 4, so the other 4 made it. The other 3 made it. So she'll drill a hole at the bottom end, and she can use it as a light fixture. And so they'll be actually positioned this way with the light going through it in here, hanging down like that. All right, sweat my butt off standing next to the glory hole here. Oh, let me go back here. Love the purples. What's up, babies? Yep, purples are nice. Let's see, JMP. Okay, he has a day or 2 notice. Well, tomorrow I'm doing it same time, more or less. I'm trying to do it every day, same time. We'll see if we can lock it in, tighten up a little bit more, and coordinate a little bit better, JMP. Shout out, JMP. Does a bear shit in the woods? Ese Poncho, what's up, Poncho Rio? Marla. Yes, was working on the bongs. Oh, the Glass Bagel Expo, you tagged them, but it doesn't seem like they popped up. I wonder if they come up somewhere else. Schedule next week, no time. I'll have to lock in with JMP. Look, Cat Takers and JMP unlock the bronze. Let's go. Toasty, what's up, Toast? Susan Poodle, what's up, Susan Poodle? Let me show you guys the glory hole while I go to the chat real quick. Yeah, adults only at night, guys. Adults only. Casey Webb. It's just a happy little bong. As I was reading that, I said it in a Bob Ross voice naturally because I knew that's where it was going with that. It's just a happy little bong. Shout out Casey Webb. Look, Cat Takers was cracking out about that one. Oh man. Yep, Ian's still here hanging out. Go, Ian, go. Look, they're doing their thing over there. They're doing their thing. Cat Takers had to take off. That was cool. Gaffer, Kugler, Oceanside, Rockenbach, or all of them. We use Kugler. We use Kugler over here in Seattle. Filu. You're gonna have to tell me how to pronounce it. I'm just gonna say Filu. Yeah, Filu. That sounds easy for me. Feel you over. Feel, no, not feel, because it's not 2 E's. Feel over. Anyways. SD, Demet Terry, Robert Long. Now you have Hoppin' Pops. There we go. Okay. Filu. That's okay. Sweet. All right, let me grab some water after all that. Disco time. Disco time. Flew over. Okay. There we go. Thank you, flew over. Okay. All right, we'll do this angle. This paddle's ready to, oh, this paddle's ready to go. Let's see if I can use it before it breaks all the way. I'm looking at using it for the next couple pieces. Let's see if we can shatter the paddle tonight. All right, here we go. Let's try to break this paddle. It's already pretty much broken, just hasn't broke all the way. So, Paddles, they'll probably last about 3 to 5 months. Just depends on usage. We have a whole bunch of them, so it's not like we just have the one for one person to use. So we have a couple to pick from, but they averaged about, somebody finds a paddle they like, that's their paddle. They want to keep using it all the time. I would say anywhere from 3 to 5 months. Ain't no woman like the one I got. All right, so yeah, heat this one up. Do another one, and another one, and then a couple more. Thinking about design wise, right now, the most efficient one is keeping it spotty. Maybe I'll do a pattern on one of these ones for you guys. Shape this up a little bit. Kind of make it cylindrical. Reshape it a little bit more. I'm gonna get a little puff of air real quick. When I seal the air with my thumb, wait for it to heat up. And you'll see the shape and the silhouette right there expand and blow up. Okay, let's try to break this paddle. Break this paddle. Where's it gonna break now? So I think I gotta paddle it over here like this. Eventually, it's still soft enough. It's shaping the bubbles still. Okay, I'll be right back. All right, sorry guys, I'm in the zone now. Oh, wrong paddle, wrong paddle, wrong paddle. There we go. Double fisting, double fisting. Like back in my college days. Gosh, college. Okay. So again, heat this up, open up the top a little bit, and then get ready to finish it up. What are we doing for dinner tonight? That's the question. That is the question at this point. It just popped into my head. What am I eating? Because I'm starting to get hungry. Get hungry. This will do it to you, I'll tell you that. It's definitely get your appetite going. I did that last time. I spilled my water. Got to be mindful for my big Stanley cup there. It's not Stanley, but it's my big water decanter there. At this point, that should be good. See, now I can just take both pipes, double fist, walk away, and put both of them away at the same time. That's how I save myself a step there. All right, let's do another one. All right, this one's gonna be a pattern. We'll do a pattern on this one here. We'll do our spiral pattern on this one. So with this color here, I'm just gonna make quadrants. So the base again will be purple all the way in the background. Then I'll add one purple on one side and then a purple on the opposite side. Let's check it out, y'all. That's one purple, and that's another purple. And I got this purple here. So there's three different purples. Purple for you, purple for you, purple for you, purple for everybody. All right. Add another coat of purple. And I think we got a good amount of purple on here now. So now I got this kind of cube shape from tapping it on these sides and making it quadrants. So instead of the cube, I want more of a cylinder shape. So I'm gonna get it nice and molten. And instead of keeping it a cube, I'm gonna make it a cylinder. So I'm gonna roll it across the marble, which is this metal surface that we use to kind of shape the glass across. So I want the glass nice and molten so that I can roll it, knead the glass into a cylinder, and I'll start twisting that cylinder in place. And so what happens is I start twisting the pipe in one direction. I'm just turning it to the left. The traction starts to develop between the surface layer of the glass and the surface layer of the metal table. Eventually, friction and the traction start to drag the color. As I twist it one direction, now you see the colors are starting to spiral around each other. It's very hot, so you really can't see the different tone and shade in purples, but if you tune in tomorrow, same time tomorrow, more or less, I'll show you guys tomorrow's or today's batch tomorrow night. All right, let me twist it up and spiral it some more. And so again, this one's taking just more time because of the pattern of the design. At this point, I would have already had the bubble started had I just stuck to the previous design. Now it already had a hollow bubble, cooling it off, getting ready to add the next layer of clear. All right, heat that up. There's a restaurant down the street from here called the Palace Kitchen and Bar Restaurant. They have a really good happy hour. They have these little fish sliders, fish sandwich sliders. Can I have a fish sandwich? And they are freaking delicious. They'll have the hamburger sliders, but they're not as good. They're all right. All right. Okay, stretch it out. Okay. All right, got the arrows attached. Stretch it out, blow it up, flatten the bottom, try to break that paddle. All right. Yep. can't wait till you try that mold that I've been working on the last 2 days. I think maybe 1 or 2 more days of like carving and maybe sanding it down. Oh, thank you. Yeah, careful, careful. Oh. Yep. Yeah, exactly. I think this is number 5 here. If this is number 5, we'll call it good with this one, and I'll say what's up to the chat one more time, see what's up with everybody, and then I'll get ready to tune things down and we'll rate somebody else. All right, check it out, y'all. It's still very hot, but once it cools off, you'll be able to see the patterns a lot better. Let me put this one away. I'll be right back here in a bit. I gotta count how much this is. I think that's number 5. Get the shit out of my hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that is number 5. I'm sorry, was that? Yeah, I'm down to like the last 20. After that 5, now I got 15. So it's like 4 or 5 at a time. Yeah, and so yeah. And then I got another 30 on top of that. He just hit me up. He's like, "Yeah, I found a new vendor. He's down for us, so he wants 30." I'm like, "Fuck, all right." It's a bittersweet thing. Like, oh shit, I want to make my own stuff too, but right for now, this is helping out. Yeah, exactly. So, but yeah. All right, let me turn the equipment off. Let's see who we got in here. Do we got a couple new people in here? Miss Queen, Miss Beautiful. Ah, thank you, Miss Queen. Thank you so much. Let me show you the colors and what they are going to end up looking like more or less. Look. So you see the dark plum purple in the center, and then you got your violet and your lilac. This looks a little bit more iridescent. Gratefully Green, what up, what up? All right, guys. Wow. Yeah. So yeah, check it out. This is the shop. Welcome to the shop. This is where I usually stream at night. The homie Ian right there. What's up, Ian? Mariah in the background. And this is the gallery side over here. So I work at this studio. I'm an instructor and professor. Seattle Glassblowing Studio. So you guys are all chilling in Seattle right now. Downtown Seattle. I'm like blocks away from the Space Needle. So disco time. Woo, let's go, disco. Been at this studio 10 years now in April. You keep missing the shows. You're getting to the end. Yeah. And so I'll be on tomorrow morning with sales. Again, sales go on at 11 in the morning. Night show consists of the actual, process and stuff. So usually I start around 8 or 9 o'clock at night, p.m. West Coast time. So yeah, I'm gonna finish it up with that. We'll end it with the raid, I guess. Just finish off with that. Shout out to JMP Glass, and then the locals, everybody else that comes through and kicks it. Damn it, Terry, Casey Webb, Cat Takers, helping out with the MOD. Miss Elvis Snoopy. There was a couple other people in here chilling. SD, Kerfluffle, Cat Takers. Yep. Filu. That's right. It was Flew Over. That's right. I like Filu a little bit myself. And everybody else that was hanging out and chilling. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the show, and you guys had a good night, had a good day, and we'll do it again tomorrow, same time, same place. So yeah, let's finish it with the raid. And again, thank you guys one more time. Appreciate you guys, and let's go. All right, who are we raiding? Let's see. Raid. Pick for me. How about pick for me? We're gonna do pick for me. We're gonna go pick for me, and we're gonna go pick for me. We're going beads and pins. Beads and pins. Let's drop in with those fire emojis. You guys already know what's up. Let's drop in with the fire emojis, and you guys enjoy the rest of your night. Peace.